What is going on, everybody? This is Jamie on YouTube, back with my short movie review show. And today, I'm excited. I'm finally doing ZombieLand 2 Double Tap. Now, as you may have seen in a previous video, Sunglasses Man and I got to see this movie finally. We've been wanting to see it since it came out, and which I believe was last year. We just never got a ride to the movie theater. My car was having trouble, so it was kind of hard for us to do that. So, excuse me. So basically, I had fun. I had a lot of fun with this film. It's hard not to compare it to the first movie. The first one's a classic, no doubt about that. This one, I think it was I had more fun with this one, but the first one was definitely better just in terms of getting to know Zombieland at first and getting to learn the rules that Jesse Eisenberg comes up with. And but this one I had a little bit more fun. You're probably saying to yourself, "Oh, don't you mean then the second one's better?" Well, overall the story and everything of the first one can't be beat by this one, but this one I had more fun. You got the whole crew back. Jesse Eisenberg, of course, Woody Harrelson, my favorite, plays Tallahassee. You got Emma Stone and you got Abigail Breslin. Now, Woody Harrelson's acting like a father figure to Abigail Breslin, and she's getting to the age where she wants to start dating, and Woody Harrelson's having trouble keeping her there at home, and she wants to go out and venture out, and of course, there's always zombies still everywhere that they have to deal with, and overall, this was a fun movie, and I really enjoyed this. Woody Harrelson's my favorite, like I said. He's just so great as Tallahassee, and there's just been so many movies out lately that don't aren't this much fun to me. And this one, there was a lot more. I think there's a lot more action in this one, although it took a while to get to that. It was a little slow in the middle of the film, but then it picked up. Because at first I'm watching it, I'm like, okay, this is it, and then maybe like the first 20 minutes was like that, but then as it progressed, it got a thousand times better. There was a zombie kill of the week where someone runs him over with a tractor or a big lawnmower. I'm sorry, and Jesse and Emma Stone are together again in this movie as a couple. I'm assuming they're married. And Rosario Dawson meets Woody Harrelson, and they end up liking each other as well. Now, there are some really unexpected, I guess is the word, scenes, and I'm going to leave those for you to see yourself. Let's just say one of the scenes in the movie was very unexpected, but very satisfying to see this performer, actor, in this scene. Luke Wilson was in it too. He played kind of a split image of Woody Harrelson's character, and there was another guy with him that acted like Jesse Eisenberg. That was a funny scene. Woody Harrelson in the film is a huge Elvis fan. They're trying to get to Graceland. They get to Graceland, ends up not. It ends up being all messed up, and it just. I was having a great time. I was, and I figured I would, but I was having even more great time than I had assumed I was gonna have. But it starts out slow. It does. Except the very first scene when the credits are running, when they're shooting all the zombies. That was great. It was a lot of slow motion, and I really enjoyed that. The movie was very well done, and I like. I can't think of his name right now. The name's right there. I just can't think of it. The Ruben Flesher. That's it. The director. And I've seen movies of him like Gangster Squad was great, and of course the first Zombieland as I talked about. So if you like the first one, you got to see this one, Zombieland 2 Double Tap. You got to see it. It was great. I had fun. I'll give it a solid 4 out of 5. The first one gets 4.5. But if you haven't seen it, please see it. I love movies, and movies are my life.